Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Don with the great man Sauce and Lukey. We're a man down this week.
Fallen soldier.
Quick shout out to Anth. He's not feeling the best. Hope he gets well very, very soon. And I put the test out to him as he did to me 2 weeks ago. He's got to come with a big fire and a big flame for next week's show. So we'll see what he can come. I already know what he's going to come up with the flame. Okay. Of what he said during the week.
Oh, yeah. And rightfully, I'm going to say I'll back him as well.
So we won't give that away. We'll wait for Anth to reveal that probably next week. But you're both well.
Doing well, Doma. You?
Can't complain, mate. Living the dream, as they say.
That's it.
Saucy.
Flying along, mate. Flying along. We're back another week. And we're here this week. And all the attention is going to be with the man down below, Luke Mast _ sports cards on IG. You've had a big shipment, and we always love big shipments when they come in from the US. You've emptied out your Ship My Cards, so we'll be going through that, seeing a few purchases that you've picked up, and going on from there, mate. So
sounds good, boys. Sounds good. I'll appreciate any feedback we got, whether it's good or bad. I'm sure you will flame me if it's a ship purchase, but we'll see how we go. I'll see if I can remember prices. I'll chuck prizes in as well, but if I forget, because this is like probably some of these cards, because I had a shipment probably a few months ago now, which was sort of maybe half what was there. And then I just decided now, like with NBA season starting up and like the amount of soccer that I had there, that I might as well just get everything sent through. So I did go through. I was planning on doing this on Instagram Live yesterday, but when I saw the amount of stuff here, I was like, fuck, I could probably make a full-length pod out of this, and I don't want to waste everyone's time on Instagram looking through all my stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through
Crunch Time exclusive.
He's one of the hosts here, so perfect opportunity for him.
Yeah, that should be good. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone thinks, because I like most of it. At the time, I liked most of it.
You've been in the news the last couple of weeks.
Hey?
You've been in the news the last couple of weeks with Soccer Card Collective
Soccer
and some
Card
of their lists and tier lists, and so he's got to be careful what he pulls out here.
The tier lists are going off. They're going off.
And a couple of people's hit lists.
Yeah, probably.
He's pumping and dumping. Let's see what he's pumping and dumping.
It's good. It's good to see everyone getting involved in the tier list though, as well, in the comments and leaving their feedback. It's been really good.
All right, Lukey.
Always appreciate it. All right, let's go.
We've made you big, mate. So
what I've
without
done here,
further ado,
I've tried to separate it into soccer graded, basketball raw, and soccer raw, and then wax. So I've done it as best as I can, but we'll see how we go. We'll start off with wax.
Don't forget to give a bit of a description for the listeners out there. If you are listening to this on podcast format, definitely check it out on YouTube so you can see the visual.
And quick disclaimer before we get started in about 5 seconds, I will be putting up images for approval and disapproval throughout this podcast. We've got some things here in the library on StreamYard. You could cop one of these for disapproval, your boy Alfredo.
Yeah.
And then of course the GOAT, mate. When we're happy. Wow. Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
This would be good. This would be good.
Here we go.
All right, let's go. We'll start off with wax. There isn't much here. There is quantity of all this stuff, but I've just grabbed one box of each because it's just easier. All right, so first one, Euro Mosaic Hobby Box. I got this for, I think I got it at the time. I bought this a few months ago now. I think I got it for 280 Australian. And then I got a bit of a refund as well because one of the boxes was damaged. So hopefully the cards are right in there. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I might rip them, might hold them for a little bit. Probably not going to rip them in the next, month or so. I might hold out, see how they go. But yeah, I thought I got a really good price on that at the time. It was definitely on the market, and now I'm pretty sure that's probably what they're worth at the moment.
Yeah, they've slid a bit. Definitely a good time to buy a box and rip it and have some fun. I think it's definitely something that is reasonably priced. So
yeah,
decent product.
There's heaps of singles in this as well that I picked up. They'll be coming as well, so they'll be good to show off. Wow, you reckon? That's all right. Good start.
I like it. It's a good purchase. It's a fun rip, and not for anything.
Yeah.
The box that you said that might have a bit of damage, that's probably the one you rip, and the other one that's in good nick, you can hold it for a while, and if you want to flog it off eventually.
There's some rookies in there as well, some decent rookies in there as well. So
we'll see how we go.
First international kits, a few guys.
Yeah.
Lots
of RC logos as well. I remember when we were talking about it a while ago. Lots of RC logos that aren't in other products. Like Topps Chrome, for example.
A couple of your boys in
your
there.
boys
in there, isn't he?
That's the one, Sabozalai.
Yep.
Doku's in there. Kamavinga's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, some good names in there. And keeping the Mosaic trend going, the Liga Mosaic Blasters. Got a few of those too. Got them pretty cheap at the time. I think they were $35 US with shipping and everything like that to ship my cards. That was from the Sports Card Investor Discord. Shout out to Saucy for putting me back on that again. Give that a good look through every day just to see what's in there. But yeah, again, like those are a box that they were going for around 40-ish US. I haven't checked them recently, to be honest. But yeah, guy gave me a good price with delivery and goods and services included. So I grabbed a few of those. And with that, I also grabbed some more Euro Mosaic Blasters. I think these were 25 US from memory. So literally like just over retail. So I was pretty happy to pick that up that close to retail.
Wow. You're doing well so far.
I've ripped one of those. Remember we ripped them on one of the streams? Yeah, we didn't do too well, but
no.
It's all right. It's all right. But we didn't even get a Genesis in that, which was a bit shit, but
I know.
With Genesis being the hit. But yeah, like I was supposed to, I remember Zura saying it as well. After I told him that I ripped it, he was like, yeah, they're a bit hit and miss. He's ripped a few as well. Bit hit and miss, but if you get a Genesis, you're laughing because they look really good. All right, what should we go next? Should we go Soccer Raw? Leave all the graded. Oh, should we go graded stuff first? What do you reckon, boys?
Graded at the end.
Graded at the end? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go Soccer Raw.
What do we got?
Here we go.
First one. So James Madison, Leicester.
So your thought process, run through it. Your thought process behind Jimmy Madison. You picked up a few of his cards. You talked about him on Crunch Time a while back. That you were looking at some of his stuff, and you thought obviously he was going to get potentially traded to Arsenal. Maybe fell through. Didn't happen. Didn't end up happening. He's not had the best season this season. He's struggled quite a bit.
Yeah.
And now, are you conceding? Are they coasters? Are they coasters yet, or not quite yet?
Not coasters yet, but I'll tell you what, they're getting pretty close. They're on the coffee table. They're just not the coaster yet. Oh, he doesn't. Wait, I got more. It's not just the base. I'll show them all off first, and then we'll talk about it.
No, he's got a few.
It's just James Madison in general. I think he's just struggled, but
few base, few base, a multicolor. Got two of those. And
multicolor's nice. It's a nice looking card.
Multicolors are right, yeah.
Like, it's got the color match there on half of it.
Yeah. And then a few rookie tickets, which these I actually don't mind, even if he ends up being, a coastal, like he's saying, just because a lot of people are trying to collect the set, especially the first season soccer.
Yep.
Tickets. So I didn't mind that just as a purchase in general. But yeah, it hasn't been great this season. I thought he was gonna over the off because at the end of last season he played really well. After Christmas, he was in great form. There was even talks of him
very good.
Yeah, going to the Euros. He was even a shout for the Euros for the English squad. Yeah, then there was over the off-season, there was rumours to Arsenal. I sort of thought he'd go there. I was like, oh, maybe, and come in and, wear their sort of squads at the moment. If him playing in that form at the end of last season, he's going to, really stand out in that team. Yeah, didn't end up happening. This season he's been, like we say, a bit... What the fuck's this? Sorry, boys. He's been out of form. It's pretty straightforward and pretty easy to say. Is his head still in the right place at Leicester? Maybe not. Maybe he's checked out. But yeah, who knows what sort of his future lies. I don't see him I either see him staying there or I don't know how long he can stay there for, especially if he's conceded that he's not in the right frame of mind there anymore.
They're struggling hard as well, Leicester.
Yeah.
So
I can easily see him going to a better club.
I could too. I reckon he'd be fit for a team. Arsenal could use him. Source would take him over Granit Xhaka. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's probably more the attacking type. Well, he probably wouldn't be ahead of Smith Rowe right now
until 2024, 2023,
2024,
24. Yeah. Still contracted. He just signed a contract with them. So,
yeah. And as another thing as well is with like Leicester playing the Europa League this season, another sort of prediction I made pre-season was I thought the Europa League was going to get a bit more attention than it has in the past, where it sort of hasn't been the case, apart from maybe Osimhen, which if you're an Osimhen fan, I'd probably stick around to the end because there's some nice stuff in here. He's getting a bit of attention also from his league performances, but yeah, again, what he's doing in the Europa League. So that's sort of one that's an outlier to that. But yeah, that was something coming into the season. I thought Europa League was going to be a bit more highly rated and probably watched than it is right now. But moving on, we've got the GOAT, the GOAT of our group chat.
Oh no. Yeah.
Timo Werner.
Timo. Automatic. That's approval.
2 base prisms in there. I'm pretty sure I picked these up for a few dollars each. And usually what I do when I'm buying anything from the States is buy as much stuff that I like from one buyer as I can, just so I get it all in the same lot as my cars and it doesn't cost me extra. So usually if I find like a car, like, some Timo prisms that are a few dollars, I'll chuck them in, or just anything else I like. Depends who it is. Also, there's some stuff in here. Like I was looking, I'm like, what the fuck did I buy this for? Like, and I'm like, I must have just been in a lot. It has to be, because I can't think of any other reason why I'd buy this. But Timo's over there. We'll chuck him over there. I don't need to say much more about him. I think he speaks for himself.
He's the best.
Next we've got Rafael Leao from Milan. Rookie, Pitch King level 3. Nice card. Again, a player who I was picking up in the lead up to the season. Did my sort of research into him a bit more in depth over the off season. I was like, I like what I see. He has a lot of flair, very quick, good with the ball at his feet. So they're players that I like watching. And usually what I do is buy players I like watching. So
he's a gun. He's very good.
Very good. And he's had a good season. So I think
as a Milan fan, he's a very good player.
Yeah, I should be able to sell those for more than what I paid, and they weren't much anyway. So yeah, I'm very happy to have those, especially the way he's playing right now. Next, I've got Upamecano rookie from 2017 Topps Chrome in his Leipzig kit. Now Bayern Munich. Arguably, the front one there, that's out of 199, and then I got a few base as well. Again, centre backs don't really get the attention that they probably deserve, especially with their importance on the pitch. And he's one of the best young centre backs in my opinion. He's playing at Bayern Munich now, starting. I think he's got a really, really bright future ahead of him, and a player that I feel like no one really talks about. Is it because he's a centre back? Probably, but I feel he's pretty underrated in the hobby.
I like it.
Definitely. Yeah, defenders are always underrated, mate. Defenders are always underrated. Like unless you're I mean, look no further than TAA, mate. He's overhyped. So
I was Vincent about that one. That wasn't me.
Yeah, be careful on that.
Not me. But yeah, a lot of people are not happy about that one. Not happy. And talking
next up,
we've got. I literally just mentioned him. I said wait till the end, but we've got a little bit of his now. So we've got Victor Osimhen. So two
hollows, are they?
Yeah, 2 optic hollows there, and just a base on the back. These hollows I've found it very hard to find these hollows. I'll be completely honest. I've probably seen maybe another 2 go up, maybe 2 or 3 since I bought those, and I bought those like when optic first came out, because I thought they were going really cheap at the time, even on after they were first pulled.
They're in Chronicles. They're in Chronicles, right?
Chronicles, yeah. In Chronicles, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely happy to have those. Next, I've got a Hakimi optic from 2018. That's a hollow as well. This was before he moved to PSG. Again, a few dollars from DC Sports in his Dortmund kit. Yeah. This was from DC Sports. If anyone ever sees slabs in the back of a photo on eBay, you know it's coming from DC Sports because they have so much on auction. I always like to buy big lots from them, and that was part of a big lot with some basketball stuff that I've also got coming up. Some other nice basketball stuff. I'll be honest, I actually rate it what I got in.
There's an Osimhen actually up. Rated rookie.
Optic hollow.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's a holo.
No holo, just base.
Oh,
Even the base one. There are a few base up, but the holo is
that is in putrid condition.
I've seen a fair few of the purple, like the purple Mojo ones. Few numbered ones go up.
Yeah,
but again, the holo is just not many at all.
Purple Mojo here.
Yeah,
mate, you should go buy this, mate. HGA 9, $38.
I saw it. The base one.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I think I chucked it on my watch list. I've seen it. I've seen it. But yeah, it looks good. Anyway, moving on from Hakimi, I've got. This was a big. Where's the rest of this? Here it is. This was a big lot of Euro mosaic stuff that came through. So I've got. This one's probably the best one. That's a Baku.
That's sick.
He plays for Wolfsburg. Has also got his first Germany call up recently. That one's out. That's a white mosaic fast break, and that one's out of 25.
That's sick.
But that's probably one of the best looking cards I've got back from this whole shipment. So
that gets one of these bad boys, mate. That's the elite of the elite. That one. Definitely. That's a nice card.
And then with that, I've got two more variants. I got just the silver and then the mosaic of Baku as well. Then I got, again, these were like very cheap. I think
he's a defender as well, isn't he?
Defender, yeah, fullback.
Yeah, good cheapy buy, aren't they? Some of the defenders, like you can pick them up relatively cheap.
Especially the fullbacks, because they've been getting more attention recently.
They do, because they're
go on.
They push up so much now, and they're more attacking.
Especially him. Baku can also play on the wing as well. I think at the start of this season, Wolfsburg had a few injuries up front, so he's playing up on the wing for a few games. So that was good to see. And then the rest of this is just most of it's base, but it's just a whole lot of stuff. I got these like for a few, not even a few dollars. I think this whole lot. So I got I'll show it first. So Dani Olmo, for Spain. I got like I think 7 of his mosaics. It was like $2 US for all of them. Then a whole lot of Szoboszlai base. Oh, you see that? All those again. I think it was $10 US for like 10 of them. I think maybe even more. Maybe more cards. And then there's an Olmo mosaic in here as well. But yeah, again, all from the same buyer. So I saved on ship my cards fees, just because it was a $5 lot. But yeah, there was heaps of cards in this, which was good. So I pack these away.
You can find some nice value in the lots.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I think Azura was talking
split them down.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, you can see from this how much I love the mosaic set this season coming to soccer.
It's good. I reckon there's some great plays in it.
Yeah. The only unfortunate thing is that obviously the conditioning, but you get that with nearly all sets. I think mosaic maybe is extra condition sensitive. But
especially recently as well. A lot of sets have had damage. Like we've even seen Optic Basketball, how bad that is. Some of the printing and just condition.
We're talking about it on Wednesday, just going through like NFL Impeccable, and we said like, and that's a mid to high end product, and they got like the plates in there, and plates are falling out of the cards. Like,
God,
like that's what happened in the basketball. The QC on that was very poor.
Nah, that's poor.
Fuck. If it's happening on the low end, it's like, it's not good. It shouldn't be happening at all. But when you work your way up, it shouldn't be happening at the mid to high,
definitely not
high end product.
You're gonna be opening NT, and there's gonna be patches falling out, and then what are you gonna do after that?
Stickers falling off because that's all you can get in that product.
Yeah, sticker autos. Damn. Back to this. So another Euro mosaic card. This is from Choice. This is a Baku black and gold. This is numbered out of 8.
That's sick.
Numbered out of 8. Yeah, that's the lowest numbered card that I own. And again, this was sick. Very cheap. These 2 cards are from China actually. So sometimes you can find good deals from Chinese sellers. I don't know. Some people just don't want to ship it to America. They don't want to wait. But one thing I'd probably be careful in the bidding because sometimes they're shilled. But then again, like what isn't shilled these days, even on US eBay and everything like that. So it's just something to be careful of because I've noticed it a fair bit. But yeah, that I was happy to pick that up from there. And again, like was very, very minimal cost. With that, I got this as well. Lautaro Martinez out of 88 from Mosaic Choice as well. Very nice card.
Shout out there as well. If you want his kit, you can go to Lukey's Instagram page, and he's got the
in my bio.
The link Martinez. To go buy one of his jerseys.
I think it's the away kit. Shout out to Kitbag for kits as well. If you're looking for a kit, go to Kitbag. They've got basically everything. Whatever team you want, go have a look if it's on there. Next two cards. These are the last two Raw Soccer cards that I've got. So I bought these ages ago. I reckon this was like just when EPL Prism first came out. But I got a Billy Gilmore.
Oh yeah.
Red Ice. Not numbered, but still pretty happy with that. Hasn't been playing much for Leicester, for Norwich recently since going out on loan. But he did start the season. He played most games at the start. But the last few, I don't know. He hasn't been playing. I'm not sure if he's injured.
I know he got COVID protocol early on. I'm not sure. And
he didn't come back in.
On that. Yeah.
Fair enough. And with that, I also got a Hakeem Ziyech Chelsea. His first Chelsea Prism. That's at a 159. That's a red mosaic. That one you can that's almost a coaster. I got to say, he should have gone out on loan at the start of the season, like I thought.
It is unfortunate. He's a good player, but
he is a good player. He is a good player. Just in this system right now, it just doesn't really fit. Okay, so that's all the Raw Soccer that I've got. Don't worry, guys. We're just getting started here as well. We'll go to Basketball Raw, and then we'll do Basketball Raw. We'll start it off with an absolute flyer. This guy I saw he got moved to the G League team today. So when I opened this out of the pack, I was like, "What the fuck did I buy this?" But it would have been in a lot, and that's why I just picked it up. But it's a Kobe White base prism. Lucky I checked it was only a few dollars, so it's all right, guys. It's all good. But I don't think that one's going anywhere for a while. Any idea why he got moved to the G League team?
Just no opportunity for him. Team's pretty solid.
I did read something about it was like he just went down there, obviously, because he hasn't been playing more for like training and stuff, just to keep fitness.
Yeah. So if you're holding his cards, would you be worried?
No, because he's still young and he's always going to struggle behind those vets and that.
He had some big games, man.
Yeah, he's got talent. He can shoot the ball. Obviously needs to probably work on his finishing, and if he's going to be a point guard, needs to work on his, his distribution. Let's see. I wouldn't be stressing too much just yet. There's still more time for him to develop. He showed a lot of potential in his first season when he got game time. So
yeah, of course. So a lot of people in the comments on the post, not many people were worried. There wasn't a card post; it was just a random basketball post. But yeah, a lot of people weren't really worried as fans of him. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Next, we've got Mitchell Robinson base optics. I bought these ages ago, like probably at least 10 months ago. Again, these were
bad player.
Yeah, I think these were like maybe three US for the lot. There's 5 here. And I've got some of his other color stuff. So I've got like some color optic and I think I got a silver prism as well. So I'm planning on lotting those out, like one base, one silver prism, one base, one optic color, just to get rid of some of those. Something that's worked for me with other stuff. So I thought I might as well try it with this. All right, next we've got, these were part of a lot as well. I think these were from Probstein actually. With Probstein, I just try to go. Schulstein, sorry. Got to correct myself there. Usually when they do auctions and I buy one thing from there, I try and buy like at least five things that I like, just to, again, save on the ship my cards cost and just shipping in general. Might as well get a few things instead of just one. So some Jaren Jackson Jr. rookies.
There's your boy, Saucy.
Red, white, and blue and a base. So again, not the best variant and just the base, but again, these were a few dollars, so I'm not too fussed with those. What do you think, Sauce? What have you made of your season so far?
Could be doing more. Could be doing more for sure. Has been okay, but I want to see him take the next step and be a 20-point per game scorer. He's still shooting 15 a game, which is okay. There are times where his 3-point shot does go missing. I'd like to see him be able to do a bit more inside. There's times when Ja Morant is obviously off the court. I'm looking for him to step up and take control of that second unit and lead it. But it's not quite there yet. So yeah, he's got a bit more development to do. He needs to work his way into it. Let's hope he can build up to that. As the season goes on.
Yeah, definitely. So I got quite a few of his cards. I got to say most of them are base because I bought them ages ago. But yeah, I'm not too worried. Not too worried right now. Next up, a guy who's had a big start to the season. And I'm pretty happy to have some of this stuff because I picked it up pretty cheap as well. So SGA second year optic. So one's a hollow and one's a blue out of 59. The centering is absolutely rubbish, but it's okay. It's out of 59, so you can't. It's not too bad. But yeah, I think like it worked with Trey for me when I was picking up his stuff pretty cheap. And the next player I was sort of thinking of, even though his rookies aren't very expensive, is SGA in terms of that category where I feel like the numbered and the refractor second year stuff can definitely move. Even if it's not a huge return, I feel like they can move. And he's a player I really like as well. So that's my basketball raw done. What do you guys think of that?
SGA is good.
SGA approve. Mitchell
SGA
Robinson
gets one of these.
Is a dud.
Mitchell Robinson gets Alfredo.
Gets a Fred.
Jaren Jackson at the moment, unfortunately, gets Alfredo.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
but he's got potential to get to.
One thing I will say is there are Jaren Jackson buyers out there. Like, I mean, I've sold quite a few Jaren Jackson items on eBay over the last, 6 weeks. So, there are buyers out there that want his card. So, I wouldn't be too stressed.
In saying that,
if you did want to sell it.
There's Mitchell Robinson buyers too.
Yeah, there are. And I mean, Mitchell Robinson, he's a tough one because he gets minutes, but I just don't think he's not like he's bad, but he's just he's never going to be like, he's not going to be like a star, an elite player, and you can say that for about a lot of guys, but yeah. It's funny because I mean, I nearly bought some of his cards the other day. It was like a lot of PSA 10 base prism. I think it ended up going for like, it was something silly. It was like $40. So it was like for 2 PSA 10 bases for like $20 each. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Send it to Star Stock, try flip it.
Yeah. I know, like I had a bid on it. I think I lost.
Yeah.
But
that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy anyone if the slab is cheap.
Well, you're definitely going to see some cheap slabs in this because it's just going through. There are some cheapies here, but some of them are actually all right. Some of them have gone up a fair bit since I bought them, so I'm pretty happy. All right, we'll kick it off. These are actually mixed. I thought I'd separated them into soccer and NBA, but I haven't. So we're just going to get luck of the draw.
So I just roll through.
All right. First one. This is the last card that I bought, and it literally just made the shipment day. It is a Trae Young 2019 select die cut out of 249 PSA 9.
Nice card.
These are very hard to grade as well as the die cuts. So even a PSA 9 in them, I think it's a good buy, especially when you get them cheap. And these were, I think this was 30 US, which numbered Trae. Yeah, I couldn't say no. It was just too good.
Let's go.
Too good. All right, next one. Same guy, different year, different brand. Trae Blue Velocity PSA 9.
That's nice.
His rookie variants, the pop is so low of them compared to the base. Like I think the pop on that's I think at the 9. I don't know if the total's the total's more than 500. I think it might be just 9's 500. So again, like very low. Even the hyper pinks, like the retail stuff, there's probably more going to be at PSA, but I still think like it's so low, and they're not that much more expensive than base. I think his base prism at the moment, PSA 9, is going for around 80. Last time I checked, maybe 70 or 80 US. And that was like 100. So for an extra 30 US, would you rather something that pops like 500, or would you rather something that pops 18K? I think I know. I think I know which one I'm buying.
Yeah, fair call.
So that's something I've definitely sort of taken into consideration a lot more recently. Just valuing up between the two and the rarity of them. Next up, this was Ant's Fire from quite a while ago now, but I've finally got it back in hand. It's the Funimation. So that's the Bird and Jordan PSA 8.
Yeah.
And then just the Jordan PSA 8s as well. I got those from the same seller. I can't remember how much they were. They weren't very expensive though. All right, this guy here, again, very cheap. I got this big lot with this because this was the main thing that I wanted because it was so cheap. And then I just bought a whole lot of other stuff, a whole lot of base stuff with this, which is coming up. Gary Trent Jr. Hyper Prism PSA 9. A player I loved. I sort of missed the boat. I sort of caught on to him a bit more during the bubble when he had that big breakout. But I said to myself, I'm like, now is not the time to buy. Like, not the time to buy.
Now is the time to buy. I had this look of his stuff the other week. It was just so cheap. Ridiculously cheap.
Back then,
how's he playing?
Not the time. I think
he's playing okay.
I think he's averaging 15 points
decent at Toronto. So
yeah.
I mean, I seen it. What did I see? A PSA 9 silver go for like $25.
Yeah,
bucks or something like that.
They're about that because I think the hyper cost me 20. That was a while ago too. But yeah, his variants as well. They're cheap. They're $20 or around that mark, like for a variant. I don't know. You can't really if a base is 15. How is a hyper only $20? That doesn't really make much sense in my opinion. That's a fair point. That sort of difference is what I've been looking at a lot recently. In that lot from the same seller, I also got his base. I think this was 15 maybe US max. I wouldn't have spent more than 15 on a PSA 9 base. And on the back of that, there's actually a Miles Bridges PSA 9 base, which are up to around 30, 35 US at the moment, which isn't too bad.
I want to list that up on eBay, mate.
Yeah, I am. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a big listing day, I reckon. I actually saw some of his raw base prisms as well recently, which was good. Next up, another guy from the Hawks, Cam Reddish, Select Premier, PSA 10.
Oh, yeah.
I think this was like 20. I think this was 22 US. I bought these a while ago. 22 US for a PSA 10.
Doesn't matter if it's base. If it's a 10.
The thing with Premiere as well, something with Premiere, I don't think people realize how short printed Premiere is in that year. I think that the trays that are coming up, they're ridiculously low. Even Concourse that year, there aren't a whole lot of them. Is there more at PSA? Probably, but how much higher does the pop go on those? I'm not too sure. But it's definitely going to be nowhere near the base Prism.
Correct.
Well, it's only a hobby product. It's a hobby and first off the line product.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. I feel like
not anymore. It's not because you've got freaking butchers
in that
now.
year. Yes, I know that.
Maybe is that why people maybe aren't moving?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I reckon it's a play.
Yeah.
Those earlier sets.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last one from that lot from the same buyer was these. It was actually quite funny. Lonnie Walker base optic PSA 9. I actually feel bad. To be honest, I felt bad winning these. These were $3 US each. I actually felt bad winning them, but
you won two at $3 each.
Two of them, yeah. Two of them at $3 each. Yeah,
that's the king of steals, mate.
Yeah, so
he's playing all right this season as well. Lonnie Walker getting a lot of minutes.
I'll have to get those up as well. I reckon. I'll have to get those
up.
My
fantasy team. Shout out to Cosmic. I'm slapping everyone in that fantasy comp. 3 zip, baby. That's what happens when you give me Kevin Durant at pick 15.
Wow,
that's dominating.
All right, so this is my next box of slabs. Jaren Jackson Jr. base PSA 9. I bought this ages ago. Definitely not worth as much as what I paid for it. What should I do with this?
Not anymore. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Jaren Jackson.
It's just unlucky with him.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'll struggle to make my money back on that one, to be honest. I reckon I'll struggle. But
it's unfortunate.
Coaster.
Man.
Coaster. A slab coaster. God, that's even better. Next up, a guy who I'm hoping comes back pretty soon. Although I did pick these up very cheap, so I'm not really fussed. Look, I'm fussed, obviously, but I don't think they'll take much to get anywhere near. They're probably still at the same price that I bought them for, but to get up, I don't think it'll take very long. Rui Hachimura from the Wizards. So Silver Prism, Silver Mosaic, Silver Optic Holo there. PSA 9 lot. I think they worked out to be like 25 US each with shipping and everything. So they were very cheap. Definitely happy to pick those up. Yeah, he's back training, I heard, recently.
That's cool.
Not with the team, but he's training, which is good. Next, a guy who I'm very big on. I probably have the most actually be pretty close. But Osman's definitely the most. Then probably Trey, and then probably this guy, DeAndre Hunter. So that's his optic PSA 9. What's his numbered out of? Out of 95. That's a fast break purple. This is a PSA 8, and I'm pretty sure this cost me under 20 US. But it was a rookie number to 95. Even if it's a PSA 8, I don't think it should be worth 20 US. I feel like it should be worth more than that. So I was definitely happy to pick that up.
I like it. That is a good get.
Because he was really good last season, apart from injuries. Even this season, he's been okay so far. But
Hawks
how much
stunk it up so far? But they'll come good.
You reckon?
They'll come good eventually.
Yeah. The Hawks in general, yeah.
Hawks in general.
Yeah. Okay. He's been okay, yeah. Yeah, lost the last 5, so not going well there. So another Hunter. This is red color match, fast break, PSA 9 optic, out of 85. That one, so that was pretty cool. I think that one was no more than 35 US.
Shit.
So again, if anyone can tell, sort of the way I play here, I play very low end. I don't buy many high end stuff, to be honest. Just because
the thing is, those cards though, the scope for them to become very valuable, because of the prices you got them at.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
they're going to run up. So
when I buy anything now, even like Top Shot, for example, like Top Shot, even crypto, for example, I think it's more important the price you get in at and not the price it could sort of get to. That's why like those there, I'm not really worried about getting in at 30 US because I feel like I could at least sell them for 30 US. That's a numbered rookie at 85 color match, already graded too. So yeah, that's definitely something. The thing I'm more concerned about these days is what the price I get in at compared to the price that they sell for. Next up, so 2 Trey Select Premiers PSA 9. I think these were both 50 US each. Very far off what they were at the top. And again, much lower pop compared to the Concourse and again Prism. Next up, some soccer. Jadon Sancho optics. These I bought. To be honest, I bought these recently. I bought these pretty recently after he went to United.
Very cheap.
Yeah, after he had the first few bad games to United, I was like, I'm gonna look at some of his cards, and they were cheap, so I bought them. Again, optic too. Like the print on the base optic actually isn't that much. Like for me, when I look at that year, I look at it as say like Don Russ is like the base. Then I see it as like the optic variant, which is we'll say I think of it as like a refractor, and then like your hollows are numbered, for example, is like the higher up.
Yeah.
So
you like buying fullbacks because he's going to be starting as the
I heard that. I was like, who's reporting that? I didn't know about that one, but we'll see.
I don't know if you heard that one, Source, but yep, he's going to be replacing Wan-Bissaka. That was saying.
Surely not.
No, that he will because it's Ollie, so he will.
In that lot as well, I got a Phil Foden optic PSA 9.
Oh yeah.
So I was happy with that. Again, pretty far off what they were at heights. And that was he wasn't back yet when I bought these. To give you sort of a time frame on when I got them. What do you reckon of those?
So hype died down obviously after their run in the Champions League.
Yeah,
and
even at the Euros as well.
Picked them up.
Yep. What do you reckon, boys? What do we get?
Nice plays. Nice play. We're going to give him
Where's my boy?
What have you done? There he is. Cappuccino.
All right, next. We have got 2 Barella Select PSA 9 Euro. Got the RC on it too. These were 20, maybe 30 US, I'll say. 30 US. But again, the pop was like under 6. I think the pop was 6 total at the time.
Wow.
And I think the pop now is only 10 still, and that's base. So I was like, you know what? I think this would be worth it because especially we know how Italian fans are here too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Italian fans. So I didn't mind picking that up. And plus I like Barella too. I think he's really good. Next, back to some basketball. Unfortunately, this guy is going to be out for a long time, but Colin Sexton base optic rookie PSA 9. Unfortunate.
Get that one for a steal, $3 like the other one.
Nah, I bought this ages ago. Like I bought this probably close to a year ago, I'd say. I paid 20 for it, which is still cheap. At the time, I was like, "What, 20 US for a PSA 9? Like, that's mad." Now, like, we know what the market's done now.
And then he saw Lonnie. He got Lonnie Walkers for 3, and he's like,
$3.
I can never buy a PSA more than $5 again.
Yeah.
The PSA 9.
Exactly. Even if you think about optic compared to Prism in terms of pop, like I think of the Tray is the first one that I think of, for example. The base optic, I think, is around I want to say 2,500 for PSA 9, and I'm not too sure what PSA 10 is, but I wouldn't say it's more than that. Like when you compare it to Prism, like I don't understand how Prism is still. Well, actually, in terms of that, in terms of Tray, I think it's only like $20-$30 more maybe between Prism and optic.
Okay.
But in terms of like just thinking of rarity, I don't really see it. But that's just me. Next, go on.
It's Prism, brother. It's Prism. That's the
that's
answer that we get in the hobby, isn't it? People
it is.
Follow everyone, what everyone else is doing. So
that's it.
Yeah.
Next one. This is Prism based that I actually wouldn't mind buying. Again, from a rarity standpoint, Darius Garland PSA 9. That's a Prism variation. So it's turn to side. Is that what it's called? Yeah, turn to side. Yep. Again, the pop on these is just so much lower. They were only in retail, I believe. So I don't know if that's got something to do with it. But again, what I've looked recently, what I've seen recently is the variation is like the same price as the base, which to me again doesn't really make much sense. So that's why I'm very happy that I bought all those, because they're probably not worth as much now. It hasn't dropped a whole lot because I was buying Garland before the start of last season. So again, I picked these up pretty cheap. But yeah, I don't really get it how the variations aren't at least 10, 15 more than a base, just considering the rarity of them. But again, the hobby decides. Staying with Garland, Blue Velocity PSA 9. I got these ages ago too, but happy to have that. Oh, here we go, the big boy, Mr. Mountain Dew himself. Zion Select Rookie PSA 9. I definitely overpaid for this compared to what it is now, but again, the print run for 2019 Select is.
You didn't know that he was gonna, come back with that much Mountain Dew, with the big Mountain Dew promo.
Yeah,
Doritos, and do an injury.
A lifetime supply.
No, most definitely they did. Most definitely.
This guy's got enough
Mountain Dew. The Cool Ranch Doritos with a Mountain Dew on the side. There's nothing better. Cool Ranch Doritos with the Mountain Dew.
Hopefully he's back soon. I'm sure the Pelicans are going to be hoping for that as well. But yeah, again, Select over Prism, especially that year. Like even the Jar Concourse is like 40 US at the moment in a PSA 9, which is I reckon that's nuts for the amount that's out there. But again, how many more are PSA? Yeah. Next, Rui Blue Velocity PSA 9. My thought process behind this is I bought one. This was ages ago. Again, 7-8 months ago. I bought one at I paid not overs at the time was the right price, but I looked at how much they'd fallen and I was like, all right, I want to buy a second one here just to get like the average cost down. Because I still believe in Rui and I think he's good. So yeah, that was my thoughts between buying a second one. So that was what I did there.
Let's see if you can get minutes coming back into that team. I mean, they're 7-3, third in the East there.
I heard a stat that he's never come off the bench. He started every game he's played for the Wizards.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who came up with that, but I don't know. If someone wants to fact check that,
he'll be coming off the bench when he comes back.
Yeah, I think so. Next up, Gary Trent Blue Velocity PSA 9. I think again this was like maybe 15 US max. Next, actually maybe we'll leave this guy to the end. What else have I got? Hold on. Yeah, I'll show this one first. I'll leave these ones to the end because I like them. Karis LeVert Base Prism PSA 9. What's he like this season? I actually haven't checked his stats or anything.
He came back. He's been playing okay.
Yeah.
Because he didn't start the season.
Yeah.
But he's been okay.
That's all right.
Decent numbers. He's averaging around 15 points a game, I think.
What else have I got? Oh, this one, there's 2 in here. Hold on.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Doing okay?
Their team's just starting to gel. Indiana.
Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys.
The East is going to be tough, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you this one off, and then I'll start showing all the soccer at the end. Jar, Blue Velocity, PSA 9.
Bang.
Shit, yeah. Let's go.
Very happy to have that one. I think it cost me 80 US. It was very cheap for. I reckon that's cheap.
Wow.
Color match as well. And then my last three basketball slabs. Sorry. And then I'll show off some soccer stuff, and then I'm done from the looks of it. Hold on. Yep. All right. So we had his second year stuff before numbered, and here's some more. SGA second year fast break purple optic out of 95. It's a PSA 8. This was, I think, $7 US at the time. But again, I bought it a while ago, but it's graded. Yeah, it's a PSA 8, but it's out of 95, so I didn't think it should be $8, so I bought it. In the same lot as well, I also bought this Red Mosaic SGA second year.
That's sick.
Out of 88. I don't know if maybe it's just me. Do you reckon people are going to like his OKC stuff compared to his Clippers? If he can...
People are going to go after the rookie, you know.
Yeah. But say you're an OKC fan, yeah? And he does, say he wins a ring in a few years' time. Would you want his second year stuff in his OKC?
If you're an OKC fan, for sure, you want your OKC geared stuff, for sure. But I still don't think that any collector of SGA player collector, they're going to go after their rookie stuff. But in saying that, you know, I've even tried to go after some of his, you know, autos from last year, and they were expensive, so expensive for a guy in his second season. Even just like his impeccable auto from you know, this year's sets or Panini 1-on-1 set, it's just really, really difficult.
Yeah. It's something like that too. When I look at say second year autos, for example, it's not the same, but I think these cards look pretty good, and to be numbered second year graded, and to be all under 15 US, I thought it was a good 15 US each. I thought it was a good deal, so that's sort of my reasoning behind that. So yeah, that was the Red Mosaic. That's out of 88. And then I've just got the Optic Holo PSA 9. I think that was under 10 as well. That wasn't much at all. So that's all my basketball stuff. So what do we give basketball as a whole, boys? What do you reckon?
I like it.
Like it?
Solid, mate.
Give it the wow.
Plenty of numbered stuff in there. Plenty of stuff in there where you've just you've bought the card. You're not worried about the grade. You just bought the numbered low stuff. It's in a slab. Cheapies, which is they're always good, as you said, when you get in at that price point.
Yeah, that's definitely
it's hard to judge on the base stuff, mate. Even I got caught buying some base stuff, you know, too high. It's very hard to judge, especially when it's falling.
Yeah,
it's one lesson I've learned is, you know, it's harder to buy on the way down than it is on the way up. You know, you don't know when the bottom is and when it's going to bottom out. It's quite difficult, you know, stuff I've bought that it's dropped 50% and then it's gone ahead and dropped even more than that. So, you know, it's a tough one. Yeah,
no, definitely. All right, soccer slabs. They're basically all the same player, but there's this one first. So this is a Liao rookie ticket PSA 9. I think this was 20 US maybe. I got two of those. So yeah, I was happy to pick that up. And then this is the one that I think a lot of people want to see because I talk about this guy a lot. This is my collection of Victor Osimhen rookie stickers. So the first one is the chrome, some people call it danger insert, chrome finish, PSA 9. The pop on that was 3 at the time when I bought it. 110 and I'm going to say 2 9s. And then there's the base sticker, which at the time when I bought all these, it was a pop 5. All PSA 9. Now 110s come up and 2 6s have come up since. But there is
He's cornered the market.
There's 4 of them right there. That's majority of market right there. But yeah, a player I really believe in. He plays for one of my teams, so that's always good as well. Yeah, especially when he came in. When he came in from Napoli, and there was like such big raps because it was like they broke the club transfer record to sign him. And I was like, oh, this guy's. I watched all these little highlights and everything like that. I was keen, and then last season he did quite well. Injuries and COVID got in the way, but he finished the season so well. Converted over to the preseason. I think I bought these before preseason. I've held these for quite a long time, to be honest. And I don't think I'm going to sell them anytime soon. I like them. Maybe sell one. We'll see. See what happens. But yeah, a player he's killed it this season. Really, just come back from I think he missed 1 or 2 games. He's back again now. So yeah, I'll be excited to see what he does this season, because the world's starting to really consider him a top, maybe a top young striker, we'll say.
I like it. I reckon he's a gun. And he's a good guy to invest in. He's been very good for Napoli. And I loved it. Was that a real comment regarding what he said about United?
What did he say about United?
How he didn't want to go there because he didn't want to sit on the bench. He wanted to stay at Napoli so he could have game time? Or was that someone
who said that up? Nah, I think that's real. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see that one.
I was going to say, because if that's real, man, I've got so much more respect for him because he's so right. We're shit. Anyone that doesn't want to play, anyone that
all would have sat on the bench.
If anyone, any player that says they don't want to come and play for United, you are my favorite player. As simple as that, because we suck. But overall, very nice. You copped Alfredo twice for Maddison and a basketball player, Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, we'll give you one of these bad boys, a couple chinos, very nice.
I'm giving myself one of them anyway. I was happy to get all this stuff back. It's just good to have a clear. And shout out to Ship My Cards as well. They killed it again with this. The packaging was perfect. Everything was intact. Yeah, definitely.
They do
shout out to them.
Fantastic job. Fantastic.
Very affordable too if you're buying from outside of the US.
Beautiful good stuff, mate.
Thanks, boys.
Is there a fire or flame? I'm going to say from Sauce and I, because we're going to give you the fire, Luke. Because it was good, but Sauce.
I was gonna say I want to pick my favorite thing, and I'll give that as my fire. But you guys go first.
Go, Sauce. You got anything? I don't know. I do have something.
Look, no, I don't really have anything. I'm that appalled with what's transpired by our lemon that we gave on Wednesday, that I'm nearly thinking about flaming him again, of how ridiculous it was. But I'm not going to give him any more airtime. It's not worth my breath. All right? He's a lemon. If you haven't listened to it, ladies and gentlemen, go listen to Double Coverage Show number 71, labelled Lemon.
Fire or flame? I have a fire. I showed this briefly on Double Coverage, but investing in Tyson Beck initially because I love these cards and he does fantastic work, but mainly now because we consider him a good friend of ours. But he does produce some of the most elite cards on planet Earth, in my opinion.
Let's be honest. Bang.
So funnily enough, the story behind this is limited. This is the base version. It's limited to, let's see if we could, limited to 200. Funnily enough, this is the one that I liked the most. It was like my favorite one. And I jumped on there and it was literally the only one in stock, like out of variants on the whole website. Everything else had sold out. I bought it and then about 10 minutes I completely forgot about the drop for the time. I'm like, I'll quickly jump on, see if there's anything. Jumped on, that was on there. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah. So I clicked on it, put in my cart, checked out, and probably 5 minutes or 10 minutes later, it was sold out completely. Ooh, so just got in. So that's my fire, Tyson Beck.
I like
gun.
All right, my fire out of the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know if this is my fire, but yeah, I'm gonna pick it. It's the Trae Young Blue Velocity PSA 9. It's a sick card.
I like
Rookie as well.
It is a sick card.
No, I don't own many Trae rookies. Like I got 3, maybe 2 or 3. Oh no, I got those select. I got maybe 4 or 5 or so. I got a lot of numbered second year stuff, but yeah, that one there's one of my favorites.
No, I like it. Beautiful. Done.
Thanks,
and
boys,
dusted.
for letting me share that.
No, thank you for showcasing it on the show, mate. That's
everyone in the comments. If you watch this, give us a in the YouTube comments, give us a fire and a flame out of the Ship My Cards shipment. That'd be good to see.
He wants all the smoke.
All the smoke. Tell me what's shit. Tell me what's good. I don't mind. It's too late. I've bought it now. It's already here, so it doesn't matter.
I've got the coasters now.
Exactly.
Yeah, mate. Got plenty of those. I've got plenty of those lying around. Ben Simmons.
I've got an Ollie one here for you, Dom. Don't forget.
Nick Claxton. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but
that's his whipping boy.
Yeah, Lukey Shaw. Even a one touch. That's a coaster because vanity slabs are better. So
the best manager of Premier League.
How did you get that?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Do you know what's actually
Where did you get that from?
They
got managers in there. Wow.
Yeah.
You know
that's in Match Attacks,
really
mate. I ripped the box of it.
How'd you
know
go?
what's funny, Sauce? As stupid as this might sound, as stupid as it might sound,
mate, good for Match Attacks, but
yeah,
you might give me that as a coaster, but you know what I'm potentially going to do?
Grade it.
Yep. Sauce is
he's
like,
going to put in. You're not going to grade that.
Sauce is like, you're a dickhead, though. Stop it.
You might put it in a vanity slab.
I would actually. You know what? I wouldn't waste HGA's materials, and I sure as hell wouldn't waste Vanity Slab's materials on that piece of shit.
Hold on. If I had that Match Attacks Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we'll call it a rookie manager card. You know what I'm sending at? I was sending this PSA walkthrough, and I'm putting it on the first on the market, pop 1. Yeah, that's right. That's right, boys.
There'll be someone that buys it. Greatest manager of all time or some shit. They have no idea about the
out there.
Buy the dip, boys. Buy the dip.
Oh, fuck. So stupid.
Does it even count as a dip? He's just permanently.
He is a dip. He is a dip. He's a living dip. The dip and demise of Manchester United. That's what he is. Man. Fuck, he's useless. Anyway, on that note, it's been myself, Dom, with Saucy and Luke. It's been crunch time coming up big when it counts. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time, coming up big when it counts.